Are you kidding me? You lost your mind. What?
Here we see the athletes preparing themselves for the speed walking final. You have to ask yourself, is this Abby Rogers' year? And they are off, and it looks like Cale Johnson will be racing for the gold.
Alright, so I'm here with Coach Benson today and we're getting to know him a little bit better. What do you like about teaching?
Probably the relationships. I really enjoy being around the kids. Plus, being a PE teacher, I have the best job in the world because I get paid to just play all day.
What is your favorite thing about Sardis?
People, definitely. I haven't met really anyone yet that hadn't been good to me, hadn't been great, and I really like the kids, good group of kids.
Where did you work before Sardis?
I worked at a job called J&J Associates. We did advertising for car dealerships, so it was a little advertising agency in Gadsden.
Why are you better than Coach Bruce?
I don't really know Coach Bruce that well, so I was only around him for a couple days last year, so that's a tough one to ask or to answer, but I don't know.
Alright, would you rather fight Mike Tyson or bite a kid's ear off?
Probably fight Mike Tyson. I don't really want another kid's ear in my mouth. I'm sure I'd take a whooping from Mike, but that's better than chewing on a kid's ear.
Alright, well there's Coach Mason.
Hi there, I'm Coach Elliott, and welcome to the second season of the SMS show. Now this year, I've decided to take a step back. I felt like I was in too many videos last year, and I want the focus to be on our Sardis Middle School students. So, I'll still be around, but I want to make sure that the focus is on you instead of me. So sit back and enjoy the show. Wait. There is one more thing that I would like to cover. And I feel like it would be a mistake if we didn't look at the disappearance of Coach Bradley Bruce. We've been in school a few weeks, and you might notice that Coach Bruce is no longer a part of the faculty here. What nobody will tell you is that we don't have any idea where he's at now. So we are going to take a little bit of time this week to look into what happened to Coach Bruce.
Here we have a group of Sardis Middle School students who are particularly affected by the absence of Coach Bruce.
So, how are the three of you handling the disappearance of Coach Bruce?
Sad. He was my mentor, and he's not here no more. He feel like home no more. He was there for us. He always felt, you could always feel that he just really cared. He encouraged me on my good grades. He loved us. He never let me down. Inspired me so much.
While the students are having a hard time, I'm also having some difficulty with Coach Bruce missing due to some decisions that I made last year.
Is it too late now to say sorry? 'Cause I'm missing more than just your body. Oh, is it too late now to say sorry?
Coach Spencer, look. Do you know anything about Coach Bruce?
I don't.
You have to know something.
We just go with.
There's no... Well, tell me this. Is it true that Coach Bruce left because you didn't do anything when you were pregnant? Coach Roll, thanks for sitting down talking to me.
Well, it's good to have you here, Coach Elliott. Appreciate you coming in.
I was just wanting to maybe kind of talk a little bit about how the school year's been going, and maybe, you know, kind of cover something about Coach Bruce.
Well, year's off to a good start, but we're not going to talk about Coach Bruce.
Look,
We're not going to talk about
look,
Coach
the
Bruce.
kids want to know. He was here for so long. It was a big part of the show last year,
well,
and
their wants can't kill them. They want to know, but they're not going to know. We're not talking about Coach Bruce, Coach Elliott.
they deserve to have an idea of what's going on.
They
here.
deserve to get a free and appropriate education, and we'll give them that. But they don't deserve certain things. So let's change tactics.
Have you got this? Have you got this on camera? I want them to see what the administration's doing, burying
We
this
are
information.
not talking
Yeah.
about Coach Bruce.
Okay.
Coach
Well, I'm
Elliott.
going to get an answer one way or another.
Well, you just go to the high school and do what you can do.
All right. The best source of information I've got for Coach Bruce is that somewhere outside the school there may be a hint. I was told this by an anonymous source. It was Coach Bice, but we're going to see if we can find anything about Coach Bruce around outside the school. So, Coach Bruce, Coach, there he is. That's Coach. Oh my God! Oh my God! No, stay back! Stay back!
Coach Bruce. Coach Bruce. Coach Bruce. No. Wow. My leg.
You know what? I really didn't like him that much anyway. Did y'all?
No, not really.
All right, let's go in.